It looks like you become more vocal this year. Was that something you decided to do this summer, or what happened?
Yeah, definitely. Being the older guy, we got a young team, a lot of freshmen and sophomores, and something with my experience, especially with March Madness and everything, and everywhere I've been, and I just try and help anywhere I can, and try and be vocal, and hopefully show the guys, potentially the right things to do, and where to be in the right spots, right rotations, and so I try to have any positive influence I can within the team.
Tre, career high tonight. How has your comfort level grown with your role in this offense?
It grows every day for real. I just want to thank my teammates. They trust me, so they keep swinging it to me, and then I'm just executing. But it's all because of the team, though.
Tre, Coach Enfield said that you're one of the easier players to coach up. It doesn't matter how they get the message across to you; it gets across. What type of coaching do you react to the best?
Really, I like coaches who get into me and just, I don't know, I feel like coaches who really just get into me and show emotion. I feel like it shows like they care, and then I always just take the message, not the tone.
Drew, how are you kind of stepping into the role as a rebounder as well?
Yeah, like I said, I try and impact the game anytime I can, especially with a little bit of a shorter squad without two bigs on the floor at the same time. I try and make sure that, I know they got a decent amount of offensive rebounds, but I try and impact the game on that end as well, and hopefully be able to help the bigs out with rebounding. Tre's another good rebounder, Kobe, so we try and help any way we can.
Drew, Kobe seems to really move well without the ball in his hand. How does that help the offense kind of find easy looks for him?
Yeah, it's awesome. He's a great cutter. Him and Tre both. They know when I'm coming off a lot of ball screens and a lot of action. They know that my eyes are open for them and I'm looking, and it's awesome to have guys that have great hands and know when to be in the right spot. So they're both, Kobe included, just great at cutting and kind of reading the game and high IQs.
You guys just came off of a comeback win against Oregon State. How do you think that affected your 14-0 start in today's game?
Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely a sense of urgency. We're trying to emphasize, our starts to games, and it was awesome that we were able to come out to an early lead. The next step is being able to push that, not having them get back close. I think we were stuck at maybe 24 was the number for a while, but it was awesome to be able to come out hot and definitely be aggressive with them.
In both halves, you have stretches where went 4 or 5 minutes without any points scored. It seems like that's happened a few times this season. What do you feel like is leading to those kind of lapses in offense?
It's a work in progress. We're like I said, we got to an early start, and we're chipping away at things that can make us better every day, and that's the next step for us. Those the droughts that sometimes I think tonight we just missed a lot of shots. I think 4 for 20 from the 3-point line. We got a lot of great open looks. Boogie had a bunch of looks. I trust him to make those every time, and Reese, guys like that. So I think tonight it was just us sometimes not knocking down the open shots, but I thought we were getting a lot of great looks tonight. So I was proud of our guys for that. What
do y'all do as shooters when the open looks aren't falling? Just mentally, I guess. What do you kind of say to yourselves?
Next play, next shot. It's all preparation before the game. So just trust your work, trust your feeling, trust your shot, and next one goes no doubt.
You guys are on a 5-game winning streak at home. How is it different playing at home versus on the road?
It's great, especially obviously early non-conference season, we get a lot of home games, and it's awesome to be able to open up 2-0 in conference. It's great with that. But being home is always awesome. Our fan support's been incredible, and especially as we get into next week in Auburn and all that stuff, we're hoping to get a lot of people to the games. But our fan support's been incredible, and playing at home is always fun.
Tre, when you make a shot or two at the beginning, does that give you a sense that this is a good night for you, that you're on and can continue?
Definitely, yeah. When I see a couple shots go through, it definitely boosts me. But I really don't try to just base my whole game if I'm making shots or not. But it definitely helps for sure.
Tre, what's the biggest adjustment you had to make coming from high school into big-time college basketball?
I really feel like it's all just principles. In high school, you got 2 to 3 players on the court who know what they're doing, but in college, it's scouting, it's week of practice, and everybody on the court knows what they're doing. So just being, strategic with everything and just being locked in, I feel like it's the biggest difference.